They may be tiny, but chia seeds have created a huge wave in the health world. From smoothies to breakfast bowls, they're celebrated as one of the best foods you can add to your diet. Packed with fiber, protein, and omega-3s, they sound almost too good to pass up. But are chia seeds truly safe for everyone? The surprising truth is that while many people may face problems by eating chia seeds that they never expected, think about it. Could a food that's praised as a superfood actually be harmful, depending on your health condition? What happens inside your body when chia seeds don't work the way they're supposed to? And are you sure these tiny seeds are boosting your health? Or could they be quietly making things worse? In this video, we'll uncover the surprising side of chia seeds that rarely gets talked about. From the way they interact with your body to the unexpected effects they can trigger, there's a lot more to chia seeds than meets the eye. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could completely change how you look at this so-called health booster. Before we get into it, can you do us a quick favor? Like this video and subscribe to join our healthy community. Also, type yes in the comments section now so we can see how many of you are interested in this type of video. All right, let's get started. Chia seeds are packed with so many nutrients that they've earned a spot as one of the most talked about superfoods out there. One of the biggest reasons for this is fiber. Just a single spoonful can give you nearly half of your daily fiber needs. That's huge. And what does that mean for you? A smoother, healthier digestion, less bloating, and a gut that actually feels good. Plus, fiber keeps you fuller for longer, which is a game changer if you're trying to manage your weight. Chia helps you stay satisfied naturally, but the benefits don't stop there. Chia seeds are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. Omega-3s are your heart's best friend. They calm inflammation, keep blood flowing smoothly, and help lower bad cholesterol. Over time, that means stronger circulation and a reduced risk of heart disease. And for many plant-based people, chia is also an amazing source of protein. That protein works hard to repair muscles, fuel growth, and give you steady energy that actually lasts throughout the day. But there's another bonus. Chia seeds are bursting with antioxidants. These little defenders protect your cells from free radicals, the unstable molecules that speed up aging and lead to disease. Add to that a healthy dose of calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, minerals that keep your bones strong, your nerves sharp, and your body feeling alive. But as healthy as chia seeds seem, they're not the perfect match for everyone. In fact, for certain people, these tiny seeds can actually stir up health problems instead of preventing them. And that's why it's so important to know both sides of the story before making them a daily habit. Top 7 health risks. Who should avoid chia seeds? 7. Low blood pressure, hypotension. Chia seeds are often praised as a natural way to keep your heart strong and your blood pressure in check. They're loaded with omega-3s, magnesium, antioxidants, and fiber, nutrients that sound like the perfect recipe for better circulation and a healthier heart. And for many people, that's true. But there's the twist. What heals one person can actually harm another. If you already struggle with low blood pressure, also called hypotension, chia seeds may quietly work against you instead of for you. Omega-3s are known for relaxing and expanding blood vessels, a process called vasodilation. For someone with high blood pressure, that's a blessing. It eases the strain on the heart. But if your pressure is already on the low side, those same relaxed vessels can push it even lower. That's when dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting spells can sneak up on you, sometimes at the most unexpected times. Magnesium, another nutrient chia seeds are rich in, adds to the challenge. It's essential for nerves and muscles. But when you're prone to low blood pressure, too much can leave you feeling drained, foggy, or weak. Combine that with omega-3s, and suddenly these little seeds are making it harder to stay steady and focused throughout your day. What's more, the effects aren't always obvious right away. They can build gradually, leaving you wondering why your energy keeps slipping. And what can be really risky is that if you're on blood pressure medications like beta blockers, ACE inhibitors, or calcium channel blockers, chia seeds can actually magnify the effect of those drugs. That means your blood pressure could drop too quickly, cutting off proper blood flow to your brain or kidneys. Confusion, blurred vision, or sudden fainting aren't just uncomfortable. they're dangerous. Chia seeds may look harmless, but if you live with low blood pressure, they're not as safe as they seem. Instead of bringing balance, they could drag you deeper into fatigue and instability. Always talk to your doctor before adding them into your diet, because protecting your health will always matter more than keeping up with the trend. 6. Seed allergies. For most people, chia seeds are harmless, even nourishing. But if you have seed allergies, they can flip to a serious threat in a heartbeat. If you're already allergic to sesame, flax, or mustard, your risk is even higher. That's because of something called cross-reactivity, when your immune system can't tell the difference between similar proteins in different foods. And in the case of chia, those proteins closely resemble the ones in sesame and even hazelnuts. So your body might suddenly treat chia as the enemy, even if you've eaten them before without a problem. And it gets even more scary. Allergic reactions to chia seeds can look different for everyone. It might start as something small, an itch in your mouth, a scratchy throat, maybe a little swelling around the lips. But those are red flags, signs your immune system is already on high alert. For some, it doesn't stop there. Reactions can escalate into hives, eczema flare-ups, nasal congestion, or stomach upset that leaves you feeling miserable. And in the most severe cases, chia seeds can trigger full-blown anaphylaxis. Difficulty breathing, dizziness, and swelling so severe it closes off your airway. That's not just uncomfortable, it's life-threatening and requires emergency treatment right away. What makes chia seed allergies even more unsettling is that the reaction doesn't always happen immediately. Unlike peanut or shellfish allergies that hit fast, chia allergies can build quietly over time. You might eat them for weeks or even months without a single issue. Then suddenly your body decides those proteins are harmful and you're hit with rashes, stomach problems, or respiratory distress you never had before. Chia seeds might look harmless, but if you live with seed or nut allergies, they're not worth the risk. Always take early symptoms seriously, consult an allergist, and if you already have severe allergies, carrying an epinephrine injector could save your life. At the end of the day, your safety will always matter more than chasing the next big superfood trend. 5. Choking hazard. Chia seeds are famous for one thing. They can soak up liquid and turn into that jelly-like texture we all love in puddings, smoothies, and even baked recipes. It's what makes them so versatile in the kitchen. But that same superpower is also what makes them dangerous if you eat them dry. Chia seeds can absorb up to 12 times their weight in liquid, and if that swelling starts in your throat instead of in a glass or a bowl, the results can be terrifying. When dry chia seeds touch saliva, they expand almost instantly. Instead of going down smoothly, they can clump together and create a sticky blockage in your throat. And unlike other foods that soften and break down during digestion, chia seeds keep their gel-like form once they've absorbed water. That means if they get stuck, they're incredibly hard to clear, and what looked like a harmless spoonful of seeds can suddenly turn into a serious, choking emergency. And this isn't just theory. Back in 2014, the American College of Gastroenterology Journal documented a case where a man had to undergo an emergency endoscopy because chia seeds swelled and lodged in his esophagus. He already had trouble swallowing, and the chia seeds made things drastically worse. That story is a reminder that even healthy foods can carry hidden risks if you don't consume them the right way. Certain people are especially vulnerable: children, older adults, and anyone dealing with conditions like dysphagia, GERD, or narrowing of the esophagus. For them, eating dry chia seeds can be incredibly dangerous. That's why soaking them isn't just a recipe step, it's a safety step. Giving chia seeds 10 to 15 minutes in water or milk allows them to expand fully before you eat them, making them safe for your body to handle. Chia seeds may be packed with nutrients, but their absorbent nature makes them a silent hazard if eaten dry. Protect yourself and your loved ones by soaking them first, because when it comes to your health, safety should always come first. 4. Digestive issues. Chia seeds are often praised as a gut-friendly food, and that reputation comes mostly from their fiber content. And yes, fiber is essential. It keeps digestion moving, supports a healthy gut, and helps prevent constipation. But the truth is, too much of a good thing can quickly backfire. Just 1 ounce of chia seeds contains around 10 grams of fiber, and most of it is insoluble. Insoluble fiber bulks up stool but doesn't dissolve in water, which is fine if your gut is strong, but for people with sensitive digestion, it can be overwhelming. If you're living with IBS, Crohn's disease, or ulcerative colitis, that extra load of fiber can mean bloating, cramping, and flare-ups that throw your entire system off balance. The risks don't stop there. Because chia seeds can absorb so much liquid, eating them dry is especially tricky. Inside your gut, they can pull water directly from your intestines. Instead of helping things move smoothly, this can make constipation worse, or in rare but very real cases, contribute to blockages. There have even been medical reports of chia-related intestinal obstructions, particularly in people with prior surgeries or sluggish digestion. These situations aren't just uncomfortable, they can be dangerous and require medical attention. There's also the fermentation factor. When fiber from chia seeds reaches your gut bacteria, it gets broken down, and that process naturally produces gas. But when you load up on too much fiber at once, it can mean excessive gas, swelling, and sharp abdominal pain. And don't forget, chia's famous gel-like effect only works when your body's properly hydrated. Without enough water, that gel can actually thicken stool, slowing things down instead of speeding them up. Chia seeds can absolutely support digestion, but only when used wisely. For sensitive stomachs, eating them the wrong way can turn them from a helper into a serious problem. The safest approach is to always soak them, introduce them gradually, and drink plenty of water. 3. Prostate cancer risk in men. Chia seeds are packed with alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that's often praised for reducing inflammation and protecting the heart. And while that sounds like a win for everyone, when it comes to men's health, things aren't quite that simple. Research suggests that while small amounts of ALA can be harmless, too much might raise red flags, especially when it comes to prostate health. For men with a family history of prostate cancer or other risk factors, loading up on ALA-rich foods like chia seeds may not be the safest choice. Your body doesn't use ALA as effectively as the omega-3s found in fish, known as EPA and DHA. Those are the real heavy hitters when it comes to anti-inflammatory and protective benefits. But the conversion from ALA into EPA and DHA is weak, only about 5 to 10%. That means most of the ALA you eat just stays in its original form, offering far less than people often expect. Over time, this imbalance may create an environment where the protective effects of omega-3s are diminished, leaving potential risks more exposed. And this is where the concern about prostate cancer risk comes in. A widely cited study in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute found that high intake of ALA was linked with an increased risk of advanced prostate cancer. Other research points to how ALA may influence hormone activity, particularly raising levels of dihydrotestosterone, or DHT, a stronger form of testosterone that fuels prostate cell growth. For men with genetic risks, more DHT could mean faster progression of abnormal changes in the prostate, turning a hidden risk into a very real concern. Chia seeds might be marketed as for everyone, but for men, moderation really matters. If you have a family history of prostate cancer, balancing your omega-3 intake with direct sources like fatty fish or algae-based supplements could be a smarter move. Sometimes protecting your health means asking hard questions about even the healthiest-looking foods, and choosing caution today could make a huge difference for your future well-being. 2. Autoimmune disorders. Chia seeds are often praised as little nutritional powerhouses, but here's something you don't hear very often. Not everything inside those tiny seeds is friendly to everyone. One of the lesser-known concerns is their lectin content. Lectins are natural plant proteins, kind of like a built-in defense mechanism for seeds and legumes. For most people, they pass right through the body without much fuss. But if you live with an autoimmune disorder like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, or Hashimoto's disease, these lectins can sometimes stir up trouble, triggering responses you definitely don't want. When lectins interact with a sensitive immune system, they can actually turn up inflammation instead of calming it down. For someone with rheumatoid arthritis, that might mean joint pain that suddenly feels sharper or swelling that becomes harder to manage. In lupus or Hashimoto's, it might look like worsening fatigue, flare-ups, or discomfort that leaves you drained. The body misreads these lectins as a threat and responds with an aggressive defense. And unfortunately, you're the one who pays the price with symptoms that flare and linger. Over time, repeated exposure could even make these flares more frequent or more intense, leaving you stuck in a cycle of inflammation that's tough to break. Now, it's important to say that lectins don't affect everyone the same way. Autoimmune conditions are highly individual. One person might eat chia seeds with no reaction at all, while another notices their symptoms spike almost immediately. The real key is tuning into your body. If you notice your fatigue, swelling, or joint pain worsening after adding chia to your meals, that's your body sending you a clear message. Learning to respect those signals is an essential part of managing your health effectively. Chia seeds may be small, but for some people with autoimmune disorders, their impact can be big. Protecting yourself from flare-ups and avoiding unnecessary inflammation should always come before chasing the latest health trend. At the end of the day, your well-being matters more than any superfood, and sometimes the bravest thing you can do is let go of a food that doesn't support your healing. 1. Blood sugar regulation issues. One of the biggest reasons people add chia seeds to their diet is because they're believed to help keep blood sugar steady. And it's true, thanks to their fiber and healthy fats, chia seeds can slow down how quickly carbs are digested, preventing those sharp glucose spikes after a meal. For many people, that's an incredible benefit. But there's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. If you're diabetic or already dealing with blood sugar swings, that same effect can sometimes go too far, causing sudden drops that leave you feeling weak, shaky, and completely drained. When chia seeds are eaten in large amounts, the fiber slows digestion so much that sugar enters your bloodstream unusually slowly. If your body is already sensitive, those delays can trigger glucose crashes that happen too sharply or too fast. And for someone managing diabetes, especially if you're taking insulin or other glucose-lowering medications, the risk is even greater. The natural effect of chia seeds combined with medication can push blood sugar below safe levels. That's not just uncomfortable, it can be dangerous, sometimes leading to confusion, blurred vision, or even fainting if ignored. The risk only gets higher if you're eating chia on its own. A giant bowl of chia pudding or a smoothie overloaded with seeds might seem like a healthy choice. But without a balance of carbs, protein, or other nutrients, it can tip your glucose in the wrong direction. Dizziness, shakiness, unusual fatigue, these aren't just minor inconveniences. They're your body's warning signs that your blood sugar has dropped too low. And those signs should never be ignored, because they're a signal that your health is at immediate risk. Chia seeds may have a reputation for balancing blood sugar, but they're not risk-free. If you're diabetic or on glucose-lowering medication, portion size and balance matter more than ever. Pair chia seeds with other foods, watch how your body responds, and never push past your limits. At the end of the day, your goal should always be steady, sustainable energy, not sudden crashes that put your health at risk. When to seek medical assistance. Chia seeds are safe for most people most of the time, but there are moments when you absolutely shouldn't ignore what your body's telling you. If after eating them, you feel persistent bloating, sharp pain in your abdomen, difficulty swallowing, or dizzy and lightheaded in a way you've never been before, those aren't just digestive quirks. That's your body waving a red flag. And if you already have allergies, reactions like itching, lip or throat swelling, or trouble breathing need to be taken seriously, immediately. For those managing conditions like diabetes, autoimmune diseases, or blood pressure issues, chia seeds may interfere with your medications or intensify symptoms. In those cases, this isn't a "maybe I'll check later." It's a talk with your doctor now moment. When it comes to your health, ignoring warning signs isn't an option. Seek medical help early so you can protect yourself from greater risks and keep your well-being intact. Who would think that something as small as chia seeds could spark so much conversation? From offering incredible nutrition to posing real risks for certain health conditions, these tiny seeds remind us that even the healthiest foods aren't always a perfect match for everyone. The most important thing is awareness, understanding how your body responds and making choices that truly support your well-being. Consistency and mindfulness go hand in hand. When you use foods wisely and in balance, They have the power to strengthen you in lasting ways. Your health journey is personal, and every thoughtful step you take today creates a stronger tomorrow. Now it's your turn. Have chia seeds been a helpful addition in your life? Or have you noticed any challenges when eating them? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who cares about their health as much as you do. Stay tuned. There are more powerful insights waiting for you. Just click on the next video and let's continue learning together.